from their spawn area, from behind the barrels, watching mid, but doesn't look like too much going on. But I think it might be going. Envision might be going A. They're planning right now. We've got Impervious rotating quite fast through L bend. Politics is trying to get some frags in mid. Hasn't seen anyone yet, but let's have a look at this. Luke's picking someone at Connector, and Envision win that round 1-0. Do you want to take this round, Nice?
Yeah, no problem. I'll roll out with the big Dylan Raphael, aka Politics.
One of my favourite players, at least.
Envision are pushing strong through green building. Politics is down near generator. He gets taken out by Luke's nade. Goku's still watching the B site, but they're all heading towards A. Bear's got the Bear's down. Shad's did a nice frag on him. Envision look they're holding A. Bomb's going down. Stuka is on blue roof. And that goes in that round's 2-0. Vox?
Yeah, I'll take it out again. I'm going to actually spec the attacking side. I'm going to spec Shads this round. It looks like Envision's going in A with nades flying all over mid. Shads is currently pushing mid. Stuka gets a huge double nade in mid, taking out Luke and Hawk. Now we see Deviction get an easy pick on Politics through mid, and now we've got 2 vs 2. Stuka and Natura versus Deviction and Goku. Divi gets a +10 on, no, just a single feed, sorry, on Stuka there. And then Natura picks up the easy frag on Divi. And now we see Goku pick up the frag on Natura, and that round goes to Impervious. Nice work there from Goku.
I'm going to go out and spec Hawk. He's failing to get frags. Let's see where he's going. Let's see how he can improve. He's holding around spawn house. Extrema gets a big +10. It makes it a 3v4 situation with most of the players heading towards A side again. Hawk is at L bend. Misses it, unlucky, bomb's getting down. We have Bear rotating through mid generator. Let's see what he does here. It's 1v4, he sees one behind the bulletproof mesh. Gets tagged up from top green and he's down. That's 3-1 Envision's way.
Couple of big plays there too. Politics
strong.
Picking up a +10. So some exciting stuff early on in this match.
I'm going to spec Luke. Seems he's kind of at the bottom of the scoreboard, 1 for 4, but he's on the A defense. So I want to see how he's taking A because Envision seem pretty strong. It looks like Envision is pushing mid/A again, but let's spec Luke and see how he's doing. He's currently at docks, watching the push from A stairs. He's just sitting around, hiding in corners, waiting to get those easy frags on Envision, but Envision are quite strong and they're being very cautious, poking every corner, pushing quite strongly. It's 5v2 now, 4v2, 3v2. We've got Politics, Shads and Natura versus Goku and Luke. Luke is in their spawn. He's now... No, sorry. Yeah, Luke just got killed by Politics in their spawn. Just camping back, and now we have a 1v1 situation. Natura versus Goku, and Natura takes it out. Goku getting killed in their spawn. That's 4-1 Envision's way.
I'm going to dictate the attack of Envision. I want to see what sort of nades they're throwing, because they're getting a lot of nade kills. I think if Impervious want to win this half, they really need to fix up their A defense, either by pulling back or rushing up. They're sort of halfway, isn't really working at the moment. And I've also noticed in Impervious aren't throwing any nades at A stairs, letting Natura and Envision push down A stairs quite freely. They're on site 3v3. There's resistance at L bend, 1 in sun. 3v1 situation with Hawk in their spawn. Can he clutch this?
1v3, I don't know.
He's approaching the L bend area. He sees one player that you all know where he is now. Is he going to save his gun for the next round? Just save some money? No, he's pushing it. He's taking his time in every corner quite carefully. Time's out. He gets out picked.
That
That's
was a
5-1
strange move by
for
Hawk
Envision.
because considering Elbin is very watched carefully from Docs, I'm surprised that he poked so cautiously, yet he looked at every other corner possible. Yeah, it's quite, I don't know. If they keep playing like that, I think Envision will take this out easily. But
It's looking that way.
I'm going to spec X-Tremor going down A stairs. He's at the top. He just gets a pick on Luke. Cross map. He's also pushing A building now. He gets taken out by Goku. And then gets the frag. So now we're going to look at Hawk, who is on A top C3 stairs. Watching top C3, just obviously someone's been commed up there, I don't know who. Shads is around that area, so I think Hawk's going to get taken out from his back. Unless Shads is being a bit weird, but Shads gets a kill on Eviction and shoots a Hawk. Hawk pokes, but I think Shads is going to go for the plant and take him out in a clutch situation here. We got Shads planting the bomb on A, Hawk coming through mid-generator, and I think Shads will take this one out. He's gone pushed L-bend, hanging around that L-bend area. Tags Hawk heavily with Python, pulls back, just waits for Hawk to poke. The bomb's down. Shads will get this one easily, unless Hawk pulls off something really, really big. So we've got Shads sitting on the top of the stairs, Hawk defuses, Shads gets the wallbang through the roof from mid-A stairs.
Yeah. So, look, imagine we were in an Impervious situation and we're losing A every round quite comfortably. How would you go about it? Would you stack it or would you try to save plays?
Well, honestly, Luke's not that great of a player, so I would put someone better there and really push it aggressively. I'd have two players there, one in docks, one on truck, and really stop that rush, that initial rush. Dodge all the nades. If you're getting naded every round, I'd reconsider, but it's a hard thing to judge, so I don't know. They've got to pull something out, otherwise Envision are going to take this one out easily. It's 6-1 at the moment, so yeah.
If I was Impervious, I'd probably do something unorthodox, like leave blue open and put 2B, 2A, and then one spawns for the quick rotate. And then as soon as nades get commed on A, if one of the B players just wants to roll over. But at the moment, Envision are just pushing freely. They see one L-bend, bomb's going down to B. There's little resistance. Goku's at B, surrounded by three players. He gets taken down quite easily. Hawk's left to clutch again. He's going to top blue. No, he's going back down. But he's taking his time again. It's another 3v1 situation. And he's not doing too well, so I'd have to say Envision are more than likely going to win this round, making it 7-1. Yep, 7-1.
I agree with you, Nice. That unorthodox play style, I think that's going to win them rounds. But unless they start really trying to outplay Envision in those tight situations, it's not going to happen because they're just getting picked off one by one from really crappy positions, and it's not working for them. They're losing, 7-1 now. So anyway, I'm going to spec Goku in top C3. He's just playing with an AK, top blue, and he gets one pick on Catwalk, then gets absolutely smashed by Shads, who's on the balcony, and Envision take that
Quick round
out.
there.
Super quick round. I didn't know what was
Still
happening.
up. Yeah, 8-1 still. It looks like Impervious have dropped the player now. I wonder if they call dead round, and it's called by Eviction. So,
Yeah, dead round's called. I agree that this is slightly defensive biased if you have a good structure, but at the moment, Impervious don't know what they're doing. They're not rotating quickly enough. They're not working as a team, which they probably need to work on. When I think when Impervious are attacked, we'll see the opposite. Envision being a tight-knit group, they'll take defense quite easily. So let's hope they pull back to a respectable score, maybe 10-5. But other than that, if it keeps going the way it is, it should be an easy win.
Yeah, at the moment I'm thinking maybe like 16-4 or something, because these guys are really playing quite bad. Impervious, yeah, I've kind of lost a bit of faith in them. They're not doing as well as I'd hoped, and Envision look very strong right now. Politics, let's just run through the scoreboards. We got Shads on 13 for 4, topping for Envision. X-Tremor closely followed in score with 8 for 2, and then Politics third, 10 for 5. Stuka 7 for 7, and Natura 5 for 5. Then with Impervious, we've got Goku on 7 for 8, Bear on 6 for 9, Eviction on 5 for 9, and Luke on 3 for 9.
Seeing as Apples is going in at the moment, or replacing the player that dropped, I think that's a good move. I've always considered Apples one of their stronger players. We'll see, maybe he's just out of form at the moment. Hopefully not. Hopefully find some form, helps Impervious get some momentum, win some rounds.
The big
Just
thing...
quickly,
Oh, that's right.
I think that these two teams, they've done some really strange changes from last season. I mean, Luke and Deviction put into Impervious, and then we've got Natura put into Envision. It's quite a strange mix-up for core, so I don't know. I don't think it's going to work for both of them. I think Proxy is still the strongest team, so they're going to have to change their core a little bit if both teams want to have a chance at winning. So now I'm going to spec Sheds, who's pushing through mid with AK, mid-gate at the moment. He's going to push bot mid and see what he does. I think Goku might be sitting up, Apples might be sitting up top mid. So Shads is going to get an easy pick on him, I believe. And, yep, there we go. Shad gets an easy kill on Bear. And Apples is still up here, gets a kill on Apples as well. So now we have a 2v3 situation, Impervious up with 3 players. Goku, Deviction and Luke versus Shads and Xtrammer. Let's see how they go. Shads and Xtrammer being the strongest players in Envision on the scoreboard so far. But now we have just a 1v2 situation. Shads versus Deviction and Luke. Shads in top mid, and Deviction and Luke on B, and Deviction on A. Both covering top mid, so it's going to be hard for Shads. But I think Shads, I have faith. Come on, Shads. Let's see what he can do. Shads is pushing through midish area to cement truck, and Luke's kind of on B, about to poke him. So hopefully Shads has got the timing right, and which he does. He's pushed back into attacking spawn, and I think he's going to push bot green at the moment. And Divi and Luke are just patiently on each individual site, and they're just covering each other quite well. Quite a good strat from Impervious at the moment. I think they should be alright to take this one out, but let's see what Shads can do. He can pull off something quite large and get the bomb down. That might be a benefit for him. So at the moment he's just pushed, and Luke knows he's on site. Luke nades the site, and they're both pushing the site heavily, and yeah, Shads goes down, and Deviction and Luke take out that round, 8-2 to Envision's way. Nice, you want to take this?
Yeah, well, I was going to say they were up 5-2 players-wise, and if they had lost that round by a clutch by Shads, that would have been very unlucky. But anyway, I'm following Goku. He is helping defending A when he was at B before. Let's see how that change works. It was a change. They put a stronger player on A. It's a 5v3 with Impervious really benefiting from this now. They look like a different team after that quick break. Bear with a nice flank. Oh, almost got the +10. They see the bomb down just outside A. It's a 3v1, and that's 2 rounds in a row.
I like that playstyle from Envision. They've changed things up a bit, and their defense is a lot more, their defense is a lot more structured now, and they're pushing together as a team. They're covering each other and getting these easy frags. So let's hopefully see some players go large on the Envision, on the Impervious side, and maybe they can reduce that score difference. So I'm gonna spec Bear at the moment, and see how he goes. He's on B at the moment, so he sees a player near yellow bin, chases him with a Python, 2 players, and he gets down by Xtrammer. So now I'm going to spec Apples, who is in top blue, watching B warehouse. I think Impervious know it is a B push, and let's see how Impervious go on defending this side. It's a 3v3 situation. Xtrammer, Suka, and Natura versus Goku, Deviction, and Apples. So Xtrammer takes down Deviction, and Natura takes down Apples, and then yeah, we have Envision winning that round. 9-3 Envision's way.
Let's see how, if Impervious can pull back to 6-9 or 10-5, they might get some momentum. And hopefully they attack strongly, but if they just sit around on attack, it's they will lose this. I'm specking Bear at the moment. He's just outside C4 tanker. He sees 2 players throughout mid. He gets taken out by nade. Shads is pushing bot blue. He just did a dolphin dive. He relies on his Python so much. He's very proficient with it. He's pushing top blue with it. Taking his time. Apples is just outside blue stairs watching top green. Let's see if they meet. Natura with a nice flank through B gets Luke. Unlucky to get taken out by Divi's MP5. Stuka is blue roof. I think he'll go for bomb. It's a 2v1 situation. We have, and Diviction goes down at Elbin.
That was unlucky for Diviction. He played that round very strongly, but his team just didn't quite follow. I pay respects to Divi for that. That was really good. Hopefully their team can pick it up a bit, but let's hope. Let's only hope. So I'm speccing him at the moment because he did such a good round then. Gets absolutely smashed by Extreme, and that was a bit of a pre-fire. Lucky headshot across map. Politics gets an easy MP5 on Goku. Now Shads is pushing through mid blue stairs. Flanking, gets one easy pick on Luke at B. Now he's pushing top C3. I think he's going to get the kill because... oh no, sorry. We have Bear in top green. It is a 1v4 situation. Let's see if Bear can send these guys away. Unlikely. 4 still up. 11-3. Envision's away.
Your prediction of 16-4 sounds pretty accurate at the moment. I'm hoping Impervious can come back. I really want to see a comeback from them, but they're not looking like it. Apples does seem a bit out of form, but on the other hand, we have Shads playing absolutely massive, going 22/7 at the moment. I'm speccing him at the moment. He's just watching mid. He's around cement truck. Unlucky to get taken down by Luke. Luke had the better angle on him then. Goku is watching top blue, tagging up politics. It's a 4v1. And that's over. 12-3.
The thing I find about Envision's attack is they're getting the bomb down very quickly, and if they're not, they're getting picks, which is very effective. So they took that half very well. Like 12-3 is a huge score. I don't know if Impervious are going to take this season out at all. Maybe they're just not cutting it for CGI. I mean,
well, they can't get demoralized. One loss out of 10 rounds isn't too bad. Hopefully they get some more structure. Maybe they're missing some key players. You never know.
Well, from my experience from Season 1, I think that even Victory would have played a bit stronger than these guys. So, Victory, if you're listening to this, like Speedy and Woody, you guys should have stayed together because you probably would have beat Impervious if they continued to play like this. So, let's only hope they can get a bit better on attack, but it's unlikely. Anyway, we're gonna wrap up and
this is the first.
Take this out.
This is the first official match of CGI, so this gives a real indication of how strong Envision really is after picking up politics. Although it still seems Shads and Extreme are still carrying them, then they're really strong. I'm watching Impervious's attack with Luke. They're just crowded the top A stairs. They're taking their time, but the problem with this is the nades being overly powerful in this mod will just take them out. It is 4v5. Stuka pokes really well from Elben to get top stairs. Divi returns the frag on politics. Hawk is at top green, saw the guy at Flaming Barrel, tries to outshoot him. It's a 1v4. He's going on catwalk, which is a bit silly. It's a bit open. But he does get one play. He saw the other player pushing through mid. We have Stuka top blue, we have Extrema in mid near warehouse, and we have Natura on A stairs, and it's 13-3.
That was a really bad round by Impervious. I'm very disappointed.
They took too long. They
just pushed those top stairs, as you said. It was disjointed. It was it wasn't structured, and they just threw nades expecting frags. It was not good. Envision getting 2 quick frags, and Goku's just cleans up the bait kills. It's not working for them, and they need to change something. Otherwise, as I said, 16-4 Envision's way. But all right, so I'm gonna spec Hawk at the moment because he's bot green and he looks like he's gonna get into a bit of action. Let's only hope because this game is very disjointed. I've lost a lot of respect for Impervious. Just saying. So at the moment, nothing's really happening. There's just crossfire shots being let
It also
off
looks like, it also looks like no teamwork is happening between them. They're not pushing as a team. They're all over the map trying to get picks, and they can't outpick Envision.
I mean, Goku sitting on A stairs with a Python pushing down it. It's just stupid. It's not needed, and it's uncalled for, and he's just trying to get bait kills. Again, he had an easy frag then, missed it. Just not working for them. Impervious, absolutely shocking tonight. Hopefully they can get better. Envision, absolutely demolishing them. Let's have a look at Xtremor right now. He's pushing through mid. I'm hoping he just saw one go onto bomb, two go onto bomb. He's going to throw a nade and hopefully he can get clean up frags on them. Misses the nade and gets taken out. So Impervious do take out that round. It's 13-4 Envision's way.
Yeah, what I saw with the only problem with Envision is they're getting a bit lackluster and rushing a bit too much. Like the push up A stairs by two players and the push through bot green was a bit unnecessary. They want to hold back a bit and just try to outplay them instead of just trying to outrush them. They might do a bit better.
Like Bear just got an easy nade on Shads. It shouldn't happen. They're pushing up too fast as well. So
there's only one player on A. If they were to push A hard, but they're just crowding around the stairs, I think they suspect there's two players on A. But Luke's doing a nice flank. He gets taken out by Stuka. Hawk has bomb at top green entrance, going down bot green. He's checking every corner. It's unlikely that in a CGI match that they'll push up that far, but you never know. In friendly scrims they might. Stuka's top. There's two players top blue from Envision. They have good positioning. There's no one at A. Divi's at B. Sorry. Bomb's going to B. Two players on B. Bomb will go down unless that nade kills them. I think Impervious might win the round just from pure positioning. Bear gets one kill. Might get the second. No, unlikely. Arton really nicely done. 1v1 and Stuka wins the round.
Stuka
from a
took that out
3v3 to a 2v2 to a 1v1.
He timed that perfectly. Perfectly. He got that
That's
defuse,
great teamwork.
got the kills. Envision, yeah, congratulations on that round. You deserve it very much. Just looking at the scoreboard, I mean, Shads is carrying pretty hard, and Stuka as well. I mean, Politics was supposed to be a huge pickup, but 14 for 12, not too good.
Well, he is, but in a big win like this, you'd probably expect more from him. But
yeah.
Last season he was pretty weak on this map.
Yeah,
he did
I
quite
agree.
badly against Froxy. Was it Froxy? I can't remember.
No,
I think it was Carnage.
Carnage.
Yeah, Carnage. Well, anyway, yeah, they're doing well, except for Hawk. He was scoring pretty badly before he timed out. Then Atlas didn't do much better replacing him.
I'm confused as to why Impervious have picked up players like Luke and Hawk for a core CGI match against a strong team like Envision. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I'm always seeing Hawk left last alive in this match, and that's not the kind of situations you want your bottoming player to be left in. Clutch situations aren't usually the strongest perspective from an anchor player, so I'm confused. Anyway, Xtremor gets an easy pick on Goku, so it's a 1v3 situation from Hawk. Unlikely that he's going to clutch this, so I think it's going to be 15-4 Envision's way. For
the third time.
Yeah, I think
Hawk checking every corner.
I think my prediction's going to be right here, 16-4 Envision's way, because Hawk and Impervious are just doing absolutely terrible. Very disappointed in this match tonight. I expected a lot more from Impervious, but
I guess
that
was the strength of Impervious, because in CGA, I think the teamwork is a lot less, and the comms are a bit of lower standard. So I think they're just getting outclassed by a team that's experienced CGI standard of games, and they did well to get into the semi-finals in Vision.
I mean, if this was against Froxy or something, I would expect Envision to be playing a lot better as well. They are not playing good. I mean, if this was like a top tier game, everyone should be playing very tight knit. There shouldn't be any rushing. Like I've seen Politics pushing up a lot more than he should, and a lot of picks have been made on players from Envision. I mean, this round I haven't seen much of it, but I think they're trying to win the game now. But I'm very disappointed in both teams to a certain aspect. I mean, Envision have got this win. They've done a good job, but I think against teams like AK, they're going to need to bring a lot more. So at the moment,
and
it's a
on that-
5-1 situation against Hawk. Hawk is definitely not going to make it. As I said, always last alive. I think he's a bit of their bait player. So, bomb carrier, sit behind the map, bait spawn kind of thing, but it's not working for them. He gets one frag on Politics because Politics was an absolute retard just then and pushed like a spastic. But, yeah, let's see. I mean, it could work for Hawk. He might get a couple of frags, but I don't think... Yep.
16-4.
There we go. 16-4.
Box's prediction was correct.
And Hawk
Well done.
loses the match against a 1v5. So
We'll be back for the Froxy game tonight. See you then.
yeah,
Well, we should
Definitely.
be. Just need to get one of the admins to say yes, but we hope to, and that's at 10 o'clock, which is in 60 minutes. That was a quick game, guys. Quick game.
very.
last
quick.
very long at all.
16-4, 20 rounds.
I'm disappointed in what happened. Very disappointed. I thought I was going to see Bear go huge against Envision. I thought he was going to see like 30 bomb. But again, these teams are not shaping up to what I thought they would be. Yeah. Not happy.
Yeah, but the thing is, maybe nerves got to Impervious. It's the first time they played in an invite competition when Envision have the experience. And just the teamwork wasn't there. You saw towards the end of those attacking rounds, they got desperate and they all sat and spawned almost. Just trying to watch every corner. Like you would in a friendly, if you versed Envision, I'm sure they'd rush up A stairs 2 players most rounds. And you would get that frag and you might win the rounds. But in a league match, when attack needs the bomb down, you can't just get picks every single round.
I completely agree with you there. It's not going to work, and especially when they're going to verse teams like Froxy,